I got PhDs in 4 scientific disciplines.
Really?
Why do you think they call me Dr. Quinn?
I just thought that was a nickname. You know, like Dr. Dre. East Side.
God, you're stupid.
Hey, shut your...
Shut up! Shut up!
What's up? This is the first episode of Hoppe and SuperRICH. What up, Ryan StuffRich, aka You're So Super Rich?
Yup. Play the slot machines.
What do you mean? It's like we're live in Vegas. You know what I mean, Jellybean?
You just won a show with Hoppe and SuperRICH.
Yeah, quite the honor. What every kid wishes they can win when they grow up. I want to be live with Hoppe and SuperRICH. It's every kid's dream.
Exactly.
And if you want to tweet at us, it's not hard because this is a podcast, so you really can't call in. But we're on Spreaker, so we're live, Ryan.
Oh my God. I can't believe it.
And Hoppe Radio 89.3. Where are you at?
At Ryan StuffRICH, and you can check out my website, ryanstuffridge.wordpress.com.
And I'll promote my crap later. All right. Since this is the first show, I want to promote ourselves. So, Ryan, how long have you wanted to go into radio?
That's a good question. Probably since I was... I don't know. I mean, it hasn't been that long. I've always wanted to do something sort of sports related, whether it be sports radio or sports announcing. But
shut up!
I guess that's kind of where it started. Like when I wanted to get into sports, I knew that I wanted to get into sports radio.
And now I'm a bit of an odd breed. I grew up on edgy talk radio like Eddie and Jovo, Jonathan Brandmeier, Rover's Morning Glory, Opie and Anthony, Lex and Terry, and the list goes on. So I've always been fascinated by that FM talk radio where they speak their mind and they say it as it is and they have fun bits. So that's what I want to bring to the Hoppe and SuperRICH show. Just like we do on my other shows, Friday Sports Riot with my guy, Ryan StuffRich. Got to get the sound effect in there. And on Hoppe and Freeman, we like to have fun. Yes. So what are some teams you like to root for so people can get a feeling of what you like, Ryan?
Well, I like all the Chicago teams.
Don't we all? But the Blackhawks.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like the Blackhawks of late. I didn't grow up a Hawks fan.
No one did. Anybody who grew up a Hawks fan, I respect you. But all the bandwagoners, kiss my ass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bandwagoner, I guess. But I mean, I'm not an annoying bandwagoner, I'd like to say.
Well, here's my deal. I don't root for the Hawks. I mean, I want them to win honestly, but when they had those 2 goals in 17 seconds or whatever, I was at the gym. Like, I wasn't even watching. Because, Ryan, I respect the diehard fans so much that I'm not going to start rooting for a team and being a bandwagoner because I don't want to be all the guys, let's go to the parade, get drunk, get high, man, just like Kaner, our hero. Shut up. You know what I mean, Ryan? Like, It's just so annoying.
Yeah. It was, but I mean, I did watch that game and it was crazy. It was like it was one of the greatest like sports things I've ever seen in my life. But it was especially special because it was a Chicago team, and Chicago, despite being like a huge market and like big fan bases, they don't have too many championships. So. And
I actually was watching them in 2009 when they lost to the Detroit, not Pistons, or what is it? The Red Wings. Yeah, that's how much I know about hockey. When they lost to them in the Western Conference Finals.
Detroit sucks.
At least we're not Detroit. But, yeah, I was watching them when they lost to Detroit in the 2009 Finals, or in the Western Conference. See, I don't know anything about hockey. And then I was pumped. I was so happy when Patrick Kane had that game-winning goal that we weren't sure if it went in. Then I went to bed. That was the same year that the Lakers won. I was more happy than my second favorite NBA team. The Lakers won the championship over the Celtics in that thrilling Game 7. more than when the Blackhawks won. Because it goes for me, Bulls, Lakers, and then the Bobcats.
Soon to go back to the Charlotte Hornets next year, so.
Yeah, but they'll be crap anyway.
Yeah.
You could change it to the Charlotte Badasses or the Charlotte Whores, and you're going to suck.
Charlotte Horse.
But then when they suck, it has a whole new meaning.
That's right. That's right.
So, to describe Ryan Stuprich, a.k.a. He's So Super Rich, what would be some things about you that you want the radio world to know about you?
I mean, I'm a nice guy.
Aw, that's so cute.
Shut up!
I don't know. It's just, I'm just fun to listen to. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, his booming voice
There you
when
go.
he reads the Super I'm Rich news will get you captivated because he adds in this layer of your voice, and then he has the wit, and the way he reads it, you're going to be like, wow, this Hoppe and Super Rich show is so captivating, is so riveting. I'm going to tell all my friends about it. I'm going to check out HoppeRadio.com. I'm going to check out Hoppe'sWorld.com.
Yes.
I'm going to check out Pornhub.com because Hoppe's on the front page of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
You should check out all that stuff.
Yes, exactly. Or UJ. That's another good site. But seriously, anything else you want the radio world to know about you?
I don't know. I can't really think of anything. Just listen in.
I'm the type of guy where I'm very geeky in my own way. I'm geeky for talk radio that's edgy. I'm geeky for shows like The Wire, Breaking Bad, Sopranos, all the Adult Swim shows. Like, those are my favorite. Aqua Teen, Stroker and Hoop, C-Lab, Moral Oral, Harvey Birdman. Like, I'm geeky for that. I like the NBA. I like the NFL. I even like baseball, but they don't show enough of the good teams that make the playoffs. All they show is Yankees and Red Sox, so it's hard for me to get into it. I respect hockey, but I don't really watch it. So I'm the type of guy where I watch sports, but I'm not the guy that's going to break it down for you. I'm not going to be like, well, Tom Brady's numbers this year were slightly better than Drew Brees because his past iteration. Shut up.
I mean, if you want that, I'm more of the guy for that sort of stuff. But I mean, even I don't know all the stats. But I mean, I know a little.
Yawn. Who cares? It's boring.
I know a little bit more in depth about sports.
And I'll be honest.
Hoppe does probably.
You are listening through a podcast, or maybe live on Spreaker, so you don't see us, but you hear us. I'm 6'6" tall, but I never played ball. Hey, that rhymed. I never played football. I played the first day of training camp, and I sweated so much. I'm like, yeah, I'm as wet as a water park. I'm going home. I wasn't good at basketball. Never played soccer, but honestly, who would want to play? I never played hockey. I wasn't good in the outfield in second grade in baseball. So why would you want to hear me break down sports and rip on professional athletes that can bang any girl they want? They get paid a fortune to play. Why would you want to hear me critique them if I've never played a second of a sport?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty unathletic. I played soccer like a couple years because like all the kids in the neighborhood were doing that.
All the cool cats.
That's when I was like in kindergarten, first grade, and then I played baseball like second and third grade, and then I just stopped because I was just really bad. And then I started to watch sports, and that's pretty much how I got into all that. But I mean, I don't know. I just like I know a lot about it, and I'm really and it, you know, it's like it's one of the best things. But I'm like I wasn't very good. I'm okay at basketball. Yeah, I'm pretty good at basketball. I just go to like the gym and shoot. I'm pretty good.
Do you have some super rich skills that cross over that everyone's now I'm broke?
No, I have no moves, but like if you're just like if you're playing horse with me, you're probably gonna lose. It's one of those things. Like I'm pretty good at horse. I'm pretty good at pig.
He's pretty good at everything. He lives the super rich life. His net worth is $1 million. Am I right?
That's right.
And now, real quick, so the ladies can know a little bit about super rich. Are you single, or are you going out with somebody?
Single and ready to mingle.
ChristianMingle.com. And now, if you were to go on a date,
I know, I would never use that site.
Who would? Because they probably don't even give out second base until you're married. And then you have to wait 5 years of marriage to at least get
I prefer
a mouth hug.
blackpeoplemeet.com. feel like I'd fit in pretty well there.
AshleyMadison.com, classy organization. But if you were to go on a date, how would it go down? Where would you take her? What would the conversation then ensue? What would you guys eat?
I don't know. It'd be probably depend on what she wants. You know, I mean, a good first date thing is, you know, a movie and dinner.
What type of movie? What would the genre be?
I don't know. I mean, I always like comedies the best. So maybe a comedy, maybe a chick flick if I'm trying to get in.
Maybe Wolf of Wall Street, the movie we saw yesterday.
Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street would be a great first date movie.
It would give her some ideas on what to do later on in the night.
Later on, we'll do some drugs and have some sex. That's what we'll do.
We'll have a gangbang in an office and trade some stocks.
Yeah.
And now, what would be some of the conversations you would bring up to this classy lady, this sexy piece of ass?
Well, I'd want to know about her. You know, I want to know like her life, why, what she wants to do.
Why she's on a date with Ryan Stuffridge.
Why she chose me. Why she said yes. And what I can do in the future to have people keep saying yes.
Or maybe this would be the girl you end up marrying.
You never know. Depends how hot she is.
All right. Well, here's the deal, Ryan. We're going to come back, and guess what we're going to do?
What?
We're going to have our very first segment where you read the Super Rich News with Ryan Stuffridge on our show. You ready?
Yes.
It's a winner of a segment. But first, here's a funny song we want to end our segment with. Since we just introduced ourselves, it's like you're friends with us. It's like you've known us since kindergarten. You know a little bit more about me, Ryan Hoppe, and
Ryan Stuffridge. Super rich.
Super,
If you
he's
prefer.
so rich. Super, his net worth is higher than your brain IQ. Wow, that joke, honestly, man. I mean, honestly, everyone's IQ is like $100. So then your net worth would be like 150. That joke kind of bombed. All right, we're going to end this segment with this gem of a song.
Fun times in Cleveland again. Still Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Under construction since 1868. See our river that catches on fire. It's so polluted that all our fish have AIDS. We see the sun almost 3 times a year. This guy has at least 2 DUIs. The flats look like a Scooby-Doo ghost town. Don't slow down in East Cleveland or you'll die. Our economy's based on LeBron James. Buy a house for the price of a VCR. Our main export is crippling depression. We're so retarded that we think this is art. It could.
Now, Ryan, before we play the rest of the song, how's your day been going?
It's been going good.
But whenever you have a bad day, I want you to remember this. You ever having a bad day and you go, man, my life sucks. I'm single. My radio show sucks. No one likes me. I'm a loser. Remember this, Ryan, all right?
Yeah.
Worse than Whitney. We're not Detroit.
Please remember.
We're not Detroit.
All right, we will be right back. Don't touch that dial, folks.